And we have some news just coming in this morning. This has got to do with polling which is underway in Pakistan, the elections here. Internet services have been snapped. 650,000 security personnel deployed for Pakistan general elections. Currently, the voting is underway. Internet disruption has been reported from multiple districts across the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region just ahead of polling. Stepped up security imperative given the spree of violence, with the latest being two devastating bomb blasts that targeted election officers on Wednesday in the restive Balochistan province that saw at least 25 people dead. More than 40 others were injured. Tanzila Mazhar joining us from Karachi this morning. Thank you so much for your time. Concerns remain number one of security in this particular region, and that's the reason why an unprecedented number of security personnel have been deployed here. Just talk to us about the current situation vis-a-vis the security. Internet services also, we understand, have been snapped in several cities.
Thank you very much. General election is a very big activity, and there has been concerns about security of the candidates because there were few attacks on the candidates in Balochistan and also in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan. So a huge number of security personnel, rangers, military, paramilitary forces are deployed across Pakistan, and there are more than 1,000 polling stations which were being declared the most sensitive polling stations. But interestingly, till yesterday, Pakistan Telecommunication Authority has been claiming that there will be no interruption on internet because the largest party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, they were running all their campaign on social media. And since they were deprived of their symbol, the bat symbol, so all their strategy was linked with social media. So it is suspected that this internet disruption is a way to maybe stop that strategy. Let us see that how PTI would respond to this internet closure. But Election Commission is saying that their process has nothing to do with the internet. So they're not requesting the Interior Ministry of Pakistan and the interim setup which is in place right now. They're not requesting them to restore the internet across Pakistan. So polling is underway. There are reports from multiple areas where the polling is delayed due to some problems with the polling staff, and polling material has not reached arrived there as yet. But otherwise, reports are coming that Pakistan, like large part of the Pakistan, polling has started, and it will continue till 5 p.m. And let us see how things emerge during the day.
Well, absolutely. Just do be with us. I'm just going to come back to you in a moment from now. Tanzila joining us from Karachi. Then I'm going to go straight across to our Foreign Affairs Editor, Geeta Mohan, who also is joining us live this morning. Geeta, the challenges for this country remain. The number one challenge essentially is the economy that continues to be in the doldrums. So whoever, in fact, comes to power in the country, essentially, whatever the outcome of the elections, the results, the fact is that that continues to be the biggest concern and the biggest challenge, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. It is one of the biggest challenges. And in fact, like you rightly said, they have the big challenge. And whether it is PMLN, Nawaz Sharif, Shahbaz Sharif, PPP's Bilawal Bhutto, Zardari, they have about how there has to be a new strategy and and structural reforms in how Pakistan has to bring its economy back, and that certainly is going to be the focus of any government that comes to power. Not because that's a priority, but because it's an inevitability. If they do not look at that, they will be defaulting on loans, and Pakistan's economy, which is already in a shambles, will look far worse. So that certainly is the focus. But right now, the challenges are many. Today is a challenging day in itself, Sneha, with the two main parties looking quite comfortable in terms of numbers, but it's the independents that you have to watch out for. Those are the ones who are supported by the PTI or are PTI members. While they could not continue campaigning on the bat symbol, they certainly did on the Tehreek-e-Insaf flag. And that's why yesterday when I was looking at opinion polls, there were about 80 that they were showing as independents who could win. We do not know what the results would be, but it's the independents that one has to watch out for. Clearly shows that Imran Khan certainly has not lost the popularity in Pakistan as many would have liked it to be.
Right. Geeta, just coming back to you, Imran Khan not lost his popularity, but the front runner, Tanzila, from what it appears, is Nawaz Sharif this time around. Of course, allegations that the election commission there is highly biased, in fact, towards him.
I think there has been multiple complaints, not only PTI, but Pakistan People's Party has been complaining that they're not being given level playing field. And another religious party, Maulana Fazl Rahman's party, they were also complaining about not being given a level playing field. But Pakistan needs comparatively transparent elections this time, because our economic situation and the political instability, which has been there for more than 2-3 years continuously, has caused a lot. And Pakistan does not afford another year of this political instability. And if there are bigger parties, they're not happy with the results and they see this election is not transparent and free, they would be protesting again. So I don't see the way polling has started. I don't see that with this internet flow here, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf's independent candidates would be accepting the results. So one can foresee how this evening would look to Pakistan's political landscape. I fear that there will be parties who will be not accepting results. Though we have been hearing from all political parties, and there were surveys where 76% of population and young voters, they say that they would accept the results, provided how polling unfolds during the day.
Be with us. Geeta, just put this into perspective for us. What is going to be, the position that the outcome of the elections, and what does it really mean for India? Give us a sense of that as well.
Well, that's a little hard to predict, given that there are independents who are looking quite strong right now, and like Tanzila also explained. But the fact is that at this point in time, at this juncture, PMLN is the front runner. PPP, a close second, and we'll have to see how the government will form coalition to reach the halfway mark. Right now, neither of the main parties, have the numbers, so to say, to form government, a single party government. So it certainly looks like a coalition government that will be formed, and if numbers are to be believed, then the opposition, with PTI sitting in the opposition, will also be a very formidable opposition. So we again will have to wait and see how that really pans out. But for India, now Nawaz Sharif has a lot of people say is the best bet to any normalization of ties between India and Pakistan. But in the past, Neha, we used to always have Pakistan as a major poll agenda in Indian elections. That has changed in India. Now the focus is no longer Pakistan when elections happen. Certainly, we've seen quite a few of the state elections. We are yet to see the general election. But in Pakistan, where the focus used to always be economy, security, America, China, the focus certainly has moved to India as well. So Nawaz Sharif made comments not just about lauding India's achievements. He also said that there can be peace, but with a rider, he actually spoke about Kashmir and Article 370. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has been talking about Kashmir and Article 370 through and through. So there is a huge India rhetoric. In such a scenario, it doesn't seem like there will be an absolute normalization in the immediate future. But all that, Sneha, depends on what the military establishment wants. At this juncture, it doesn't seem like Pakistan can afford a very hostile relationship with India given its own economic situation.